all this meaningless stuff is going to fade away. So the covenant command both reveals to us the depth of our sin in that we desire things outside of God's will for us. But it provides for us a promise of the solution, that I can delight totally in God and experience all the greatness of being filled completely with who He is and who He has for me to be. Let me ask you to bow your heads in an attitude of prayer. I know some of you here this morning are maybe thinking, I've never really been filled with God. I'm still yearning, I'm still trying, I'm still pursuing. I come to church on Sunday mornings so that I can pursue the religious high that I sometimes get. But you need to be filled with God, and you know it today. The desire, the want, these things are distracting you, they're pulling you away from God, and you know that you need to be drawn toward Him. You need to be filled with Him. And so today I want to give you the opportunity. If that's you, you could just say simply right there in your heart, say, God, I know I have misvalued things in this world. And I have undervalued you. I confess that is a sin, and I want to change. Would you forgive me? Because Jesus canceled the written code, would you forgive my sin? And fill me with your presence, so that I can know true value, the real worth, the most wonderful thing in the universe, and that's you, God. Let me fall in love with you more deeply. As you're still praying, I just want to invite you to take a moment of silence, you and God. We're going to play a final song here. But just in this moment of silence, pull out that communication card, jot down some thoughts on the back, maybe a prayer or just what God is speaking into your heart right now. If you made a commitment to ask Jesus to fill you today, I want you to put a check mark on the front of the card so that we know how we can be praying for you. So write it out on the back. But now just take a couple moments, you and God, and say, God, how do you want me to shift my value system to be more in line with you, to delight you more? Take that time now.